During the workday, tasks are often prioritized, or not, according to the needs of others or the immediacy of deadlines. This can happen in our personal lives too, with limited time spent on activities that are actually important, and more energy spent being busy. Prioritizing tasks effectively, with intention and according to future goals, can change this, ensuring that every task you tackle drives value and keeping unimportant tasks from cluttering your to-do list. By implementing prioritization strategies, you can drastically change the arc of your workday, to really make the most of your time in the office and at home. These strategies will help you evaluate and set your top priorities. Before that, click like, subscribe and share button, as well as the notification bell for you to be always updated with my upcoming videos. Let us start. Number 1. Brainstorm before prioritizing tasks. Brainstorming is a method widely used to stimulate creativity, being extremely useful in the art of managing and organizing tasks. It works through reminders and observations that the person elaborates according to their activities and projects. The objective is to write down everything that must be done within a specific time. With that, you can start making some mind maps, or even intuitive and logical diagrams with weekly and daily planning, containing all the actions that must be continued or started. It is also recommended to do the brainstorming before you even prioritize your tasks, so that you will already know what must be accomplished and completed. 2. Classify tasks in order of importance. The second step is to properly classify the activities, preferably separating them by nature or importance. Want an example? Some tasks may be more urgent and, consequently, will require less time to be attended to, while others may be done at some other time. For this, it is necessary to think about a strategic distribution, so that each action is carried out with quality and within the specified period. In the same way, to keep the organization even better, also classify the less important and less urgent tasks, making sure that they have the right time to be executed in your planning. This mainly avoids procrastination and, above all, distractions that can disrupt your plans. 3. Make a delivery schedule. After categorizing all your activities, the next step is to draw up a delivery schedule containing deadlines and times. When creating it, consider the mind maps and diagrams previously made. With this, it is possible to have a broader notion of how much time it will be necessary to dedicate to execute and fulfill each task. In the schedule, you also need to consider what periods of the day you feel most productive and agile to deal with certain demand. For example, in the morning, afternoon or evening. This will give you extra motivation to stick to your schedule, as you will know when you can get the most out of your potential. 4. Don't overload your routine. Another fundamental tip is to avoid, as much as possible, overloading your day-to-day with an infinite number of tasks to be completed. Because, you will tend to get more stressed and anxious, disrupting your entire work planning. Therefore, try to observe how much you are able to produce on a daily basis, without delegating excess activities that may hinder your performance. With this, it will be possible to have better results and fulfill responsibilities in a much more peaceful and pleasant way, without feeling exhausted in the face of so many commitments in the routine. This even takes us to the next topic. 5. Learn to say no. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt compelled to attend an event just because a dear friend invited you? Often, even with a busy schedule full of important commitments, we find it difficult to say no to some opportunities. This practice does not help at all when we put our productivity at stake. So, in addition to selecting urgent tasks to be done first and not overloading your routine, start thinking about the long term. If you already know that you will not have time for another activity, thank the invitation and say no. Rest assured that your friends or colleagues will understand. 6. Use technology to your advantage. Some digital tools are extremely valuable for increasing productivity and optimizing the time spent on tasks in the best way. They help even those who have difficulty in listing their daily obligations, presenting practicality and simplicity when being handled. This is the case of Trello and Google Calendar, two applications that have an agile and effective methodology to organize all daily activities. Such resources allow you to create lists, post reminders, edit details, in addition to scheduling execution and delivery times. In fact, counting on the help of technology can be a great differential at this moment, as it allows the person not to get lost in the face of so many responsibilities. Not to mention that it still promotes the habit of being constantly updated on your personal and professional planning. Now that you know how to prioritize tasks, it will certainly be much simpler to organize your time to fulfill all daily activities right. Remember to consider the help of technology, as it is able to offer useful resources to help you deliver better and better results. Thank you very much for watching.